hell's going on? It's Friday night, WMC episode 45 now, man. We're getting there. We're almost at 50. So, yeah, here we go. Let's bring out my co-host, Famine Studios.
What's happening, everybody? Happy Mother freaking Friday. So glad. Absolutely so glad. You know, I tried to slut it up for a little bit for you guys today. I tried to be a little sexy. I wore a V-neck shirt, you know, show you a little cleavage, a little chest hair, bring it back to that rugged 80s and 90s, you know, man's man. My beard's so long you can't even see it. So you're just going to have to use your imaginations like you do every night of the week.
There is a V-neck there. I can attest to that. I definitely know there's a V-neck there.
He got my Snapchat pics. He paid for the OnlyFans.
Alrighty, so this week we're going to bring out our other host for the show. Let's bring out Wentzilla first. What's going on, brother? That would be so awesome if your mic wasn't muted, bro.
You know what? That's how we start. Yep. I was gonna say OnlyFans is amazing. It's the greatest thing ever.
OnlyFans,
Fams, baby. Anyway, welcome back to the number 118 Toycast show on Friday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't look it up; it's true. Number 1. We're here. We're number 1 in your heart. Yeah. Let's bring everybody out. Are we gonna bring out our other co-hosts?
Oh, we'll bring Eddie out too. We might as well. He's here. What's going on?
So.
Oh, I missed
the taco meat.
You're wearing an LWO shirt.
Yeah.
Woo.
Famine, I love the taco meat. And Josh, I was backstage yelling at you that your mic was muted. I'm sorry.
I know. It's all right.
I want to tell everybody before the show started, Eddie, shirtless, motherfucker's an Adonis, all right? Dude looks like he's ready to jack all the dudes on the fucking playground, all the dads. They're out there like,
my wife, jack them?
She's rough to me.
I was just going to say.
Eddie's gonna walk up, pick him right up. Eddie could fucking pick him up and dunk him in the basketball court. The slide, he'd throw him down the slide. That's how fucking cut Eddie is, man.
Dude, I got to say, though, man, like that jacking all the dudes out on the court is right up there with mouthing them off.
Hey, no, you can jack them, but you don't have to mouth them off. That's two separate. You pay extra for the second part.
Oh shit, I forgot. It's been so long. It's been a long time since I was in college, bro. All right, enough of this tomfoolery. Let's bring out some other guests here tonight. Let's bring out. Well, we'll bring Brian out. We like Brian. What's going on?
You like Brian?
Hey guys.
What's up, man?
Yeah, there's Outer Multiverse with his Jesus picture. You gotta dude, chill out with that.
Hey, guys, tomorrow I just want to say, if I don't see you all, may the 4th be with you.
And
with you.
All my Catholic friends out there going, and also with you. Damn it.
There we go. All right, so who's gonna be next here? Who's next on the chopping block? Let's bring out Dystopian Playground. Because I just learned how to say his name
just this week.
Mere weeks ago. What's going on, man?
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, she's going. It's been a while. It's been a minute since you've been on, dude.
It's been a little bit, yeah.
But to be fair, I was thinking of you, and I was like, when's the best show to bring him in?
I appreciate that.
I feel like this is also the first time I've ever seen you not in a hoodie or something, so I didn't know you were all tatted up, man.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Can you hear me all right? I don't want to yell.
Oh, no, yeah, you're good volume.
You're good.
All right. I don't actually know if it's using my mic here or if it's using this mic. I'm too old for the technology, so.
Too old for the technology. Yeah, I know.
No, I have some work. I have stuff on my arms.
What are you trying to do here, Dystopian? You trying to take my shine right now, dude?
And his legs. There we go.
Nub on his leg. Nice, man.
I got some stuff over here.
Look at this guy.
Bro, chill out. My girlfriend's watching the stream tonight. Jesus Christ.
And I don't know how to maneuver, but my back is covered too. So
there you go.
And then I ran out of money.
This guy's the
me too.
Tattoos, man.
Yeah. I used to like tattoos, and then I started collecting toys.
I kind of went back and forth with some stuff. It's like I don't want to say phases, but it was sort of like, okay, well, Megan might have got a Christmas bonus one day or a gift card.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, and
It's
then
like,
you
okay,
get down there and you're like,
well,
do I get
the
a do I get a Darth Vader or do I get a skull with a knife sticking through it? I'm not sure.
the tattoo parlor doesn't take Target gift cards, so that's for toys.
There you go.
Why wouldn't they?
They're real artists. They deserve the cast, obviously.
Yeah, there. Yeah.
Which
Listen,
is funny because I've taken commissions for like Target gift cards before. My buddy was like,
I was a
I got
tattoo
50
artist
here.
for
He's like,
16 years, and I would totally take Target gift cards.
that's what I'm
Well,
saying.
now I know.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm gonna see if it looks like Bjorn's here, but we'll see if he's ready to come out. Bjorn, are you there, buddy?
Can you hear me?
Oh, we can hear you.
I hear you. I wasn't sure because I just saw that awesome tiger face. I was like, "Do we bring Tiger Man?" out? Yeah, rawr, rawr.
Yeah, I got a
Welcome.
customer in the store right now, so I'm gonna be it a little bit.
Hey,
Oh,
man,
okay, yeah. No worries. When I see your smiling face again, I'll bring you back in. Make sure you sell them lots of Nintendos.
See ya.
All right, see you in a bit. Look at that, working during the show.
That's right. He works for us, keeping the lights on. He turns on the coffee pot, sets up the green room. He starts a small fire in the parking lot, even though it's warm outside now. I think he just likes to have the security, and he's working his job tonight, and he's on the show. Bjorn is a man of many, many hats.
Well, at least he's starting a fire in the parking lot now. Remember the first time he started a fire in the fucking bathroom?
At least it was a metal trash can.
Going on? Who's making meth in the bathroom?
I think he's trying to kill the smell.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. Getting rid of the fucking
Lighting a match.
Getting rid of this.
Are we cooking meth? Is that what we're doing?
Is that your
I'm
meth?
not.
It is my my pork pie hat.
There
I'm
you go.
definitely not.
Wenzel's wearing his meth cooking shirt for sure.
The LWO. Oh man.
Everybody knows that.
What just happened?
Oh no.
Red turned into a cat, everybody.
We don't know what to do now.
I got it.
Where do we put our hands? That's not what you're supposed to do, Faven. You don't got it.
He's a cat. Ah.
Yeah, there you go. That was weird. I used my phone as a webcam, and I got a phone call on it, and all of a sudden it's like, no, you can't be seen.
Oh,
That was fucking weird, man. I'm supposed to be dude. It's been rough, man. I'm on like my 14th straight day of work right now, and I have 3 more to go before I can even think about taking a day off. Like, this is fucking crazy, dude. So like I've been like, there's a couple like other maintenance managers in different homes that are on holidays, so they've been farming me out to like freaking, like I was in Mississauga one day, I was in like fucking Woodstock, and then London, and like the only
I know where that one is.
or London. But no, the only saving grace is it wasn't really saving grace. I'll tell you the story because I'm a little bitter about it. So there's this awesome fucking like old cotton mill that they turned into a antique warehouse in Woodstock, Ontario. So it's Woodstock, Ontario, if anybody wants to Google map it. But it's called One of a Kind Antiques and Collectibles. Almost every fucking booth in there now is toys. But like, I mean, there's so many vintage toys. And I like rambled through that place. And like, I posted on the other chat like a giant John Cena, and it was like they wanted like $2 or $200 for this fucking thing. And Famine said they were like $5 at Toys R Us when they were going out of business. Like, I mean, like it wasn't anything special. They had a transfer. Oh, go ahead.
Are you talking about like the they're not life size, but like the 48-inch jumbo
mega figs?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
in the States, I literally saw one of everything of those get clearance at some point, and now everything's bonkers in price. So, and if anybody doesn't remember, I'm from Milwaukee, and we actually had a viral thing, like last month or the month before, where somebody got a hold of one of the Ninja Turtles, the big ones, and it was like a traveling, like the whole city went nuts. Everybody was trying to track this thing down. Somebody left it on a corner and said, like, take me somewhere else. I'm the hitchhiking turtle. Take a picture. And then eventually somebody kept it because they're like, well, it's worth like $500. I'm keeping it.
That's funny. They did that.
It was
Remember
very
when they did
Milwaukee.
You remember when they did that with the robot and it went all over the world? Like it wasn't
They
a real
beat
robot.
the shit out of it when it came to Philly.
Philly, yeah. That's when it died in Philly.
They
Everything.
beat the shit out of that robot. Yeah,
And
but
they found that was the thing. They found the wreckage, so they knew it was toast. So
to the John Cena, the Mega Figs thing, I actually think it's in my very first vlog on the channel. Like my girlfriend convinced me, like, hey, give vlogging a shot. So we went. This was probably like within 3 or 4 weeks of us starting to see each other. We went to Toys R Us because it was closing, and I think it's in the video. I didn't look, but like the end caps were just clogged full of John Cena and Darth Vader. And
Dude,
so number one, you were like, what's that, Josh?
I just watched that video and I didn't see him at all.
No, they weren't in there.
I couldn't see him.
John Cena, you can't see him at all. I got it. But yeah, people had like people were setting up John Cena versus Darth Vader in the fucking aisles and stuff, putting them up on upper shelves. But they were only like $4 or $5 maybe. But that was like the only thing that was actually clearanced at Target. And this was like the last week. Or not Target, excuse me, Toys R Us. And this was the last week. So like they're supposed to be getting rid of everything. And they weren't. Just shit was sitting there at retail prices or above retail. And then they put a sticker on it to bring it down to retail because it's Toys R Us. You know, Brad tells us all the time up in Canada, you've got to like fucking sell part of your car as like a stock option to somebody with money in order to go.
Oh, dude, yeah.
And it's absolutely goddamn bananas. But I couldn't believe it. It was like the last week, if not the last weekend, that this Toys R Us was meant to be open. And that was the only thing that was on sale. John Cena and Darth Vader.
Hey,
and they were everywhere.
Didn't they have those first order stormtroopers in that size too?
Yep.
Yeah, those went though. Those went. Kylo Ren went. I actually have Kylo Ren in my closet with Batman. I got the Ben Affleck Batfleck, and I completely redid it. Did a really nice job on it, I think. Thanks me. But they just everything else sold, but those fucking John Cena's and Darth Vader's, and Vader was like still from Rogue One. So they had just sat there and sat there and sat there.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, before Rad continues on with this story, since we interrupted him like a motherfucker. So I had one of those. I had the Ranger one, and they would just swap out hands from like other, like they don't match up. They're not screen accurate. Like some of the hands and the cuffs and stuff aren't supposed to be on certain ones. But anyway, Rad, you were saying?
I was saying. So, anyways, yeah, I went through this place, and like the prices were like on figures, like they had like generic Obi-Wan Kenobi 5 POA Star Wars figure. Fucking people had like $25 on the fucking things, and then it was like every toy booth had the dollar store Star Wars figures and like Buzz Lightyear shit like marked up to like 3-4 times what they paid for it at the dollar store. I was like, dude, everybody knows that this shit is coming from the dollar store. Like, go fuck yourself. Like, literally. Like, no, cool, man. Like, that's fucking dumb. Like,
people are hurting financially, and it's the wildest thing. Because, like, even if you're wealthy, it's starting to hurt. And I don't mean like the billionaires. They're never going to hurt. But, like, people that maybe would have been, like, upper middle class, right? You know, a family with, like, a $200,000 a year income that's a family. They're starting to hurt, too. And you go to places that are supposed to be cheap, like Goodwill, flea markets, yard sales and shit, and people are putting on retail and above retail prices. They're mad they can't sell. We're annoyed because we can't buy. And it's like, you got to meet in the middle somewhere. I just don't get it. Some of these people, like, they're asking pipe dream prices, and you try and get them to negotiate, and they're like, nope, fixed price. I know what I've got. I don't think you do.
That's why when I sold my Black Series figures, which I'm still majorly in the process of doing, I just started putting like $5 and $10 on a lot of them at the shows, and somebody will be like, "Oh, is this priced correctly?" It's like, yeah, because I'm not going to fight for the $15 anymore. I'll take 10. I'll take 8. I'll take, not 1, but not retail even. So.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, totally. And that's what it was like. So yeah, I went through and I mean, there was hundreds of booths, man. So I go through all 3 floors, and I managed to like scrape out with like 3 things. And one of them wasn't even for me. It was like my dad has like Indian Roadmaster motorcycles. He's into bikes, so I found this history of Indian motorcycles for like $20. So I bought that for him. But the cool shit I did find today, I'm gonna full cam myself here.
Rad, is this the haunted flea marketplace?
No. It's not the haunted one. But I
You know
found
what?
Chris. Well, I know the one you're talking about.
Okay,
But
yeah.
yeah. But I found crispy Darth Vader on the bed for like $15, so I thought that was okay, just even for like the bed itself. So I could
Yeah.
put I might put a droid or something on there, like somebody's working on a droid. And the best thing I found, so I paid $3 for this figure. I had no idea they made 1/18 Gears of War figures.
Hell yeah. Bring that thing close to the camera, bro.
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
sir. They made
check
some
it out.
really cool ones.
I forget what his name is. I love the games, but
Was that Dom?
The Phoenix.
no, it's not Dom. It's the blonde guy that joins the squad like later on in like Gears of War 2 or
With
3.
Coltrane?
Colt
Yeah,
Frank.
it's like the rookie. He's the rookie in like Gears of
Oh.
War 2. But in
Oh,
like
Dave
by the
Bautista?
time Gears of War like 4 or 5 rolls around, he's like the grizzled old motherfucker.
is it Baird?
It is. It's Baird. It's totally Baird. Yeah, totally. That's what
Oh,
it
you
is.
you
Yeah,
play Gears, Audi?
Oh yeah, man.
that's
Yeah.
a
Back in
sweet.
the day, I used to chainsaw a lot of damn locusts.
Oh yeah,
Bro, number two in the world on Gears 1.
Audie's a
Chainsaw
wall
kills.
bouncer too.
Oh,
He's a
really?
bouncer.
Have you ever seen somebody named Sawzilla? Boop.
Wow, really?
Yeah. The only person that was above me was like thousands above me, so it had to have been like a creator or something, because that's all I did. And everybody would be like, "You're a noob. You're using a chainsaw." And I'd be like, "Bah, bah." I'll do your whole team, bro. Like, no, we were ranked. I'm sorry. I know I'm going off again, but here we go. We were ranked in the top, like, you had to be in the top, like, 120 or something to go to Prague to play. And the week that you were playing in the tournament for the event, our number one guy, his name's Alchemist. He's like our sniper and stuff. He's our weapons, like, specialist guy, like, long range. Anyway, he ended up going to jail that week, and we didn't know where he was. And the tournament started on a Thursday, and he went to jail on Wednesday. Yeah. He came back on Monday. He's like, "I'm really sorry, guys." So we had to use our replacement guy out of Chicago, who was like our fifth guy who played with us every night. Yeah, I used to play like 40 hours a week. I had a really bad gaming problem. Anyway, sorry. Again.
I just had to jump in real quick. You said your name was Sawzilla, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think you killed me a couple times.
For real? Do you,
That name sounds
do you
familiar.
remember
I'm sure you killed me.
Alchemist was on my team? I had Alchemist. It was Alchemist. It was Toyko, I think was his name. Then we had Cool Hand Luke, and then Bears fan something was the other guy's name. All right, this is a long time ago. Names weren't that
'Cause
cool
there's-
back then.
Bears
There's-
fan 14.
2 gamer tags that I remember. Yours being one of them, and the other being, I believe his name was the Terrorist.
Oh wow.
Well, you didn't remember Brian Robb 1974 because I was getting my ass killed a lot because people would run across those Nashers and just instant shotgun kill, man.
Oh yeah,
I
Damn,
love.
I got tired of playing that shit from all those
The
dudes
wall
using the
bouncers.
shotguns all the time.
It's
Mhm.
better than those motherfuckers in Call of Duty that hide in a pipe and stab you in the leg when you run by. Like, kills you.
There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with a little camping sometimes.
Camping.
Okay.
Oh,
Nothing wrong.
Eddie's a pipe stabber. Eddie's a pipe stabber. Hide behind the box. Yeah. Yeah. Got you.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna drop a drone strike on you, motherfucker. But yeah, enough. Well, hey,
I'm
not
sorry.
not enough video games. Hey, so has everyone seen Fallout?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Everyone.
I was
in
gonna
the
mention your shirt earlier, but yes, of course I saw it.
If you haven't fucking seen Fallout, plug your ear holes.
plug your yeah. Well, no, you got to go to a different chat. You're in the wrong place. You haven't seen Fallout yet, but maybe we'll do that first. I haven't done that. Everyone's gonna feel left out, depressed as shit if I don't mention them in the chat. So, we got that punk Bjorn. He was here first, and then we got Pirates of the Galaxy. We're heading off on a major road trip the end of August. We're gonna go and harass all the world builders and pretend to be Americans and shop at Ollie's and shit like that. We got Nebula's Nexus is in the chat. We got The Lead Will Walk the Earth. If you missed that, go back. I had a Rad Toys special presentation last weekend. It was the British invasion. It was him and Lockdown Productions. It was a good time, man. Lockdown is fucking nuts.
It was way better than the Beatles.
Oh yeah, dude, fuck the Beatles. We had to bring our own British
Hey,
invasion.
whoa. Oh.
We got Triple D Outpost here. We got Justin Welch is in the chat. We got Nap74. And Defiant Outer Rim Station is here. He was that reminds me, guys. I've only got like for our t-shirt contest, I have like 4 entries, man. And we're talking like you're getting like Amazon gift cards, so it's cash. So try and get those pictures to me. I will give you what's late today. I will give you 2 more weeks to get pictures in. What are you pointing at, Famine?
I'm pointing at Eddie with his World Makers Consortium shirt on. Show
Oh,
it
there
off.
he is over there. So we got Eddie with the WMC shirt, and then you can also. I know you guys. I've seen. We've sold tons of them. I know you guys have them. You just got to take a picture of you wearing it with your collection, or the shirt itself just in your collection if you're a little bit shy. And then and then of course here is the link to grab all those T-shirts and goodness, and and of course our Patreons. You can link off them from our YouTube channels, our Instagrams, all that good stuff. So yeah, get out there, get your T-shirts, get me those pictures, man. If you want your $100 gift card, that's what it is, man.
Oh,
$100 Amazon gift card in your currency, and
Holy shit.
I hope nobody wins it in euros. That would suck ass.
No offense.
No
I
offense.
only take my money in euros. By
Yeah,
the way.
this is like the kind of stuff we can do. Normally, if I didn't have a Patreon, it'd be like $25 card, a $50 card. But I'm trying to put the Patreon money. Not only does it pay for our StreamYard, keep the lights on, but I'm putting it back into contests and stuff like that. So you're getting something back for your money. So there you go. There you go.
Look at that. Returning it into the community.
Yes, we're trying to add value to the dollar here. Value to the dollar.
When is the Green Goblin thing going to
his birthday?
I've got actually quite a few of those. I just got to do another search. If you're unsure, if you send it to me, resend it to me. I'm going to do the old hashtag search and make sure that I've got them all. I do have quite a few in a folder right now. And that'll be May 24th, and that is my actual birthday. So that's what I wanted for my birthday was a drug dealing goblin. That is the only thing I've ever wanted for my birthday, to tell you the truth.
Death sticks.
Death sticks. Or crack or whatever he wants to sell. I don't give a shit.
Well,
or that drug dealing baby from fucking was that with Chappelle too, wasn't it?
Get out of here, baby. What are you doing?
Yeah, get out of here, baby.
You got any more of those Green Goblins?
Hilarious. I don't know. I lost track of who I was shouting out in the chat. Okay, maybe I'll hit you back later. Pirates is talking a lot. So holy cow, Pirates. You're on a talking spree.
hey,
I can't
Jim.
do the chat.
Yeah, we got Tank the Immortal. He's in here too.
Tank?
That what was it? Oh, CH Anthony, he's in there. Keep like
Anthony.
losing control of the chat, guys. What's going on? Holy shit. All right.
Wait, how,
perfect.
Eddie, how can you see the chat?
Because I put it on comments and not on private because I could care less what you guys are talking about.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that. I'm sorry.
And also
I'm also on my computer, so that might be the reason. Yeah. Sorry.
yeah, some people still use those things that sit on your desk and shit. I don't know.
That's
This is
the
what it is,
terrible
man.
quality, by the way. So that explains it.
All right. Yeah, I get it. Oh, it's good. All right, that's the chat thing. Let's talk about Fallout, man. Love the show. I've got like mad Fallout fever now. I've got this like whole grand scheme, that whole Masters of the Universe bullshit behind me. Tearing it all down. I'm going to put it on the other end of the basement. Maybe just put them up like a display. But that's all going to be like a dystopian Fallout Playmobil world, man. I have like, you know those like totes you put your Christmas trees in? I have 2 of those full to the fucking top of Playmobil, and like it's city, it's like the Western stuff, sci-fi, like you name it. So I'm gonna mash it all. I'm gonna have like Playmobil knights with AK-47s and like robots and like stop signs as shields, and I've set out like 50 of these like the old blue Playmobil guys. I'm gonna paint them up like vault suits and put little numbers on their back and shit.
Okay.
And that whole, like, I don't know if you can see it, it's off to the side, but that whole pocketed shelf is going to be like different rooms and a vault and like all this like crazy. It's going to be awesome, dude. Can't wait. Can't wait. So I got some pictures here though. So I'm with my Fallout Fever, I'm starting to print out. I haven't cleaned these up yet, but I'm starting to print out like that vault
I
door
saw
works.
that was sweet.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that vault door works. You can push it out and roll it off so it fits into that pocket.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then I've got right now, I think I've got about 10 of those Robo Brains printed, about 15 of those Nucatrons. Like I've just been going like absolutely fucking ape shit. Like printing Fallout stuff on the little printers while I'm doing my commissions on the big one.
Did you model any of this, or is that like free stuff, or did you?
No,
commission
man.
it?
Like, well, some of this is like I printed it myself, but I go on Thingiverse, so they've got tons of models that are for the 28 millimeter Wasteland Warfare game.
Okay.
So sometimes like that Robo Brain, when I blew him up, he was like missing some details. So I'm good with SolidWorks. So I'll put in some lines or like just add some extra detail. Same with the Nucatron. Like it was very like nothing to it. Like it was just like no seams between anything. So it's easy enough to go into SolidWorks. So like I guess in the 3D printing world, they call that remixing it.
Yep.
Like so I take someone else's like basic design, drop it into like SolidWorks, and then add like a bunch of details to it. So I'm basically just remixing like what they've already done. But the next one I got, so this is a bad one to show, but this was like right before I did a tip change. So this is like the last run, the tip's like burning out, like so that's why it looks a little rough and like liney and shit like that. But these are those from New Vegas, those what do they call them, Protectrons or whatever.
Yep.
Where the one was like the guy in the town where it's like, "Hey, buddy, I dug you out of the hole, and let's go see Mr. House," and blah blah blah. So that's what that is. That's them. And
That's cool.
then I'm printing out a ton of these, so I'll definitely send you guys a couple. But it's shipping containers that are 1/18 scale that have like the sliding doors on both ends. So I was like, fuck that. I'm not waiting around trying to find more of those LOL containers. I'll just make my own. But
That's awesome.
yeah, man. So that's my big project, man. I'm not abandoning it. I'm still working away like now. And that's what I like about how I jump around to different world building. Like if you go to my channel, I've got my G.I. Joe Dio I just did, which got like awesome hits. So thank you to everybody that looked at that probably isn't watching this show right now because they're not in it. No, that's no, I got mad hits and it was like there's lots of 3D printed stuff in there. So yeah, definitely go check that out. It was a lot of fun. But that's the nice thing about bouncing around at different scales, I guess. It's not great on space for your toy collection, but I was just lucky, man, that I bought a house that had a huge basement that I had to gut after it flooded. Like it was all finished down here, like 2 bedrooms, separate furnace room, and then I got a flood, and then called the insurance company and found out I wasn't covered for groundwater and I was covered for burst pipes, and it was all fucking groundwater because we had a mad thaw one year. So I had to so shit didn't mold and stuff. I had to gut the whole fucking basement, emptied it right out, and it worked out good because now it's full of fucking toys. So I don't know. I had one dickhead make a comment on one of my YouTube videos. He's like, "Oh, why would you spend that much money on toys and put it in an unfinished basement?" Because I'm not.
I know that comment really got to you. Whoever did that,
Piss me
fuck you.
off.
How about
Yeah,
that?
fuck you. And that one guy that comes and dislikes my fucking every video. As soon as I post a video, I get 1 thumbs down on it. Fuck you, man.
Yeah, famine,
That's
stop.
no, I know. I'm
Famine.
pretty sure.
It's
I'm
famine.
pretty sure I know who it is. It's all good, man. You want it? It's all clicks. It's all interaction, man. Just
It is.
It is. So yeah, I guess you're helping me out.
The insurance companies will do anything to fuck you out of paying out all that money you paid in, man.
Oh, dude, will they ever? Like that's fucking ridiculous.
Here
So,
in the States now, they fly drones over your house and look for things like limbs that might grow near your house and shit. And if you don't get it fixed within a month, they cancel your service. Like,
oh, that's dumb. I got one more. Oh, I got before you finish there. I got one insurance story. So I have a separate garage and it's our jam room, and I've got an old oil furnace out there. So I have to have a chimney, right? So I just went and bought stovepipe, ran it out the window with steel around it, So every year when the insurance company comes and takes pictures of my house, I have to run out there, put like a fake window in there and take the stovepipe down because there's no fucking way in hell they would let me just run an old oil furnace in my garage. Like they would just be like, whoa, let's stop that bullshit now. But while you continue on, Famine, hey, Josh, you should do your air horn right now.
Pim, pim, pim.
I forgot I was waiting.
The insurance company is like trying Tonya out of that, and it's like we've got a garage with glass windows on it, and it's like from the 1980s. It's in great shape. It's not rotten or anything. The insurance agent was like, "Those got to go in case there's a fire," and I'm like, "All right, cool." Like I could see if there was like a security concern, but they're like, "No, you got to replace that." I'm like, all right, probably not, but anyway. So we have inside of our garage, we have a door into the house, solid wooden door, double pane glass. They're like, oh no, you got to have a fire door here. You can't have a regular door on your garage anymore. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? If there's a fire, you could save the garage so we don't have to pay you for the garage burning down. I'm like, bro, if there's a fire and I got a fire door and I can't fucking punch the door open to get the handle or something because there's a fire, like they're out of their minds. They just come up with the craziest shit. And like, yeah, certain things I get, like, they want the stove a certain distance from your walls because people don't know how to install the correct, fireboard and all that shit. That makes perfect sense. But you mean to tell me that the difference in a policy cost is that I don't have glass viewing windows on my garage so I can see into my own garage and out of my own garage? Same with a door that leads into my house. I can't see in and out of it because you're worried. Fuck you.
Oh man, that's too fucking funny, man. So
we've had adult problems. All these adult problems.
Yeah, first one.
Hi guys.
So if anybody's wondering, Bjorn had some technical issues, so I think he's bowing out for now. So Dead Man's gonna have to make up for that. That's what we have. That's what has to.
Sorry guys, I don't think I can fucking fill those shoes, man.
Yeah, you can't even turn a light on. It's fucking pitch black everywhere you go.
Definitely right.
It's not my fault that a fucking storm cloud follows me everywhere.
You're dead, man. It is your fault.
Really, with that sunshiny smile, you can't fucking brighten up the room.
Aw, sunshiny smile. Thanks, man.
He's dead, man. It tracks, man. It all tracks. The darkness is part of the mystique.
So my heater in my garage, sorry. So I have a wood burning one. I had to take it out because the insurance was like, well, your house is connected to your garage. I was like, actually, it's not. So it's so close to my house that like it almost connects, but it doesn't. So, but I still took it out because they're trying to jack up my rate.
Yeah, if they said that to me, I'd be like, well, your head is connected to your ass, so go fuck yourself.
This room that I'm in now used to be a garage in this house, but someone took the door out and put a giant fucking window there.
Oh,
the floor is all concrete, and whoever not owned it, but whoever rented it before I did, painted the fucking floor white. So there's white fucking flakes all over the floor. They just painted concrete.
Just house paint too, right? It wasn't even the fucking epoxy or nothing.
And I swear to God, it's like latex fucking exterior fucking house paint too. So it's like there's no fucking way it's sticking to the concrete. It's just flaking off.
Totally. They went to like down to the Home Depot and got like the cheapest fucking bucket of paint and just dumped it on.
Since we're talking about just everything, Home Depot is supposedly tomorrow has a Vader for sale, like a big ass Darth Vader.
Yeah, they've been getting into the Star Wars animatronics. The Yoda.
It's like an action figure though.
Oh, an action figure, really?
It's like a life size, they say, action figure. I'm sure someone can Google this.
Home Depot's been getting some weird shit. You can buy this giant chair that looks like a fucking looks like the Grim Reaper now. Like, and you could sit in it and like it's weird.
Yeah, they're just having it. I guess tomorrow it's like $300. It's a full life size. They say life size. What I heard on the radio because I work at a place where there's a radio, so I heard on the radio.
It's probably just one of those like molded like
5 POA
like foam fucking.
Hold up.
Probably not even 5 POA. Probably just not.
Darth Vader is arriving on HomeDepot.com Saturday, May 4th to bring you to your neighborhood. Strike fear into the hearts and minds of your guests when Vader casually waves his LED lightsaber. Passerbys beware. Darth Vader can use the Force to detect you with his motion sensor activation. So not the Force. The classic sounds of Darth Vader will be turning you to the dark side in no time. Not sure which holiday he prefers. With the Darth Vader, with a Death Star, pumpkin for Halloween and a candy cane lightsaber and Death Star tree ornament, you can keep the 7-foot-tall Sith up throughout fall and winter.
He's like $300, right?
Yep.
I just see the product news on the Home Depot corporate website. I don't see a price.
My favorite line. Oh, Yoda too.
Christmas time, and people, all the Star Wars room builders that build like 1-to-1 rooms, went absolutely ape shit for it. This guy, he gets it. They went absolutely ape shit for this Yoda because you could take the candy cane off and give him a lightsaber, and basically it was pretty much a 1-to-1 Yoda, and they're more expensive to find anywhere else, and so people went crazy for it.
You know, Rad's gonna have 4 of those tomorrow. He's like, I just got a couple. He's gonna
get you. I found the product listing. This says limit 1 per order and $2.99. Just $2.99.
Oh, that's it.
Or if you open a Home Depot consumer credit card, you can get it for $2.74.
Oh shit! And you can make equal monthly payments.
Yeah.
20,
and you can probably pay like 35.99% interest.
So my favorite part of that whole ad is when they're like, strike fear into your neighbors while Darth Vader casually waves his lightsaber around.
Have the HOA call you at the first thing in the morning.
Wait, so is it like a figure or is it just a big statue?
Well, it looks like shit. It looks terrible.
Like shit.
But it's 7 feet tall and looks close enough like Darth Vader that like your mother-in-law would be like, oh, that's Darth Vader.
Oh, man.
It does not look good.
I was jacked. When I heard it on the radio, I was like, oh, that sounds cool. I thought it was like a 5 POA, like big ass.
You know what? I take it back. If you were, I mean, you're going to leave this thing outside, so there's like a complication there. But if you were to just have this, I think it might look okay if you take like a Hasbro Pulse, you know, the black, I call them Black Series because that's on the box, but they're 1-to-1. They're the electronic helmets. I feel
Rad's got Boba Fett right behind him.
If you swap that on there, it would probably look better because the rest of the suit isn't like the worst I've seen. It's just that the helmet, if you look at the pictures, the helmet looks bad. I hope that like it doesn't look like that, but I'm assuming it does.
It looks like your mom made it for Halloween and like that.
Yeah, it looks like you just
and now
told
you have to fucking wear
Darth Vader that you know
no getting out of wearing it now.
The eyes are huge. The eyes are huge. The face mask is the proportions are bad.
And he's got the scoop on it. Oh, that looks fucking awful.
I mean,
it looks like Lego Darth Vader, but somebody forgot to finish drawing him or something.
It looks like he's surprised that he's Darth Vader. Like
he kind of looks like Sir Mix-a-Lot dressed up like Darth Vader there.
He kind of
Baby's got Force.
Dude.
It's still gonna sell because somebody has to have it.
Dude.
That is an LA face with an Oakland booty if I've ever seen one. Man, that
is an LA face with an Oakland booty. That line is super funny. That guy's from this little town called Port Orchard here in Washington.
Port Orchard. That sounds.
What Orchard?
Port Orchard. All right. We're
Speaking of playsets, right?
Hey, playsets.
I'm gonna pump this place. Oh, I call it a playset, but it's not. Some grandma.
Listen, can I just start with? I didn't know that these were a thing. I was looking up 118 stuff.
Playsets. People love them, dude. People love.
I didn't know. You shut your mouth. I've never seen anyone talk about these specific These specific ones, I've never heard anyone talk about them, or I don't know if I've seen them or not. So I just brought it to the attention of the group, and I was like, "Hey guys, maybe we should talk about this on the round table because these are kind of interesting."
I really enjoy coming on this show because I do a show still on Wednesday nights on YouTube called Skeletons Collectibles, and he gets so fucking annoyed with me here. It's good to see that I'm not the only person that he gets annoyed with.
Anyway, so
I've never heard him growl and say "shut the fuck up" at the same time.
So these are, I don't know what we have for pictures, but it's what I found. I didn't think the price point was too bad on them. I know they're a little bit higher than, I think it's still Joy Toy, but they're a little bit higher than the actual Joy Toy onesies.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Yes,
there's a lot going on there though.
It's awesome. It's like modular too. So.
Oh, is that the MMM toy one?
They are mine.
They're high play 118, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And they're different color ones too. Some of them are red, right?
Yeah, they've been around for a while now.
I know. I didn't fucking know. Okay.
I'm just speaking generally. I'm not.
I keep getting informed that they've been out for a while, but I just saw them. But if I would have known, I think I would have chose these over the Joy Toy ones. Like
well, yeah, I think they've caught on at this point, so that's why they had a few right away, and now that more people are aware of them, they are making more.
Okay.
Well, I do like this tower layout better than the Joy Toy, but like Pirate says here, it definitely needs. I don't like the neon colors either.
Fuck the colors! I paint the whole thing, but
Isn't
I
this
just
the
thought
same company that makes those robots as well?
It is
High Play.
They have red and blue robots.
I think High Play does make those.
Yeah.
High Play and Joy Toy work very closely together, right? Like this is also Joy Toy, but not Joy Toy. Like they're like they're like the same company, I think, aren't they? Or no?
I don't think they are, like myself, but I'm not a very educated man, so I don't know.
What are you talking about, man? You got your canoe years ago, bro.
I passed my canoodance in Canada many years ago.
But I've seen a lot of times when you look up Joy Toy stuff, I don't know why I just started all wild, but there was like Joy Toy High Play things that like they're together on stuff. But I mean, I guess Acid Rain does that too with companies.
Mud Scuffer's calling them low Joy Toys.
Man, I'm looking at these and like there's those play sets that you can pick up on Amazon for like dirt cheap, and they come with all these military fences and shit. And especially that last slide that you had up there, the very gray basic one without all the railings, that one there. If you lined up those fences, like I'm like almost sure they'd match at least in height. So you could have a, build it up out of Walmart fences and shit and just buy these bigger pieces here and there and work on a play set if you wanted to do that instead of, supporting independent toy makers who struggle to, make their rent each month. But that's fair. I'm fucking.
Yeah. Definitely might as well.
I was looking at the other configurations, and like these are like the ones that the way they tell you to build them are like not as good as like the other ones they show. Like this one has a way better configuration. Like I don't know, it's like those Lego whatever they call them.
Creator.
Yeah, creator kits. It's like those. It's like the dumbest things on the front box, and then you can punch off.
I like the really tall one. I think the tower. I think that's pretty fucking dope. I'd probably pick something like that up and set it up in my world because I'm trying to build up, everything kind of going up here and up over, having shit between levels that you could easily add a ramp to or another set of stairs to make it passable. I think that's good. Look at this. Look at this guy. Look at him.
Brad. What do you got there?
This is one of the figures that they sell. They put magnets in the feet.
Oh shit.
But yeah, I think these are like they have this guy and a big chunky guy in blue, and then they have a red one and the same size and the other one red. I don't know if the blue ones sell anymore, but they had these two robots, and I think they were supposed to go with that line of the sets.
Dude, you have like something from everything sometimes.
Except for Marauders. I don't have a damn thing for Marauders.
What?
I know, but like whenever I'm like thinking about something, you'd be like, "Oh yeah, well, hang on a second," and you're like, "These are pretty like it's pretty awesome."
Oh, are you talking about
I like
this?
to sample a little bit of everything, man.
What's
Yeah.
stopping you from getting something from Marauders, man?
Just haven't pulled the trigger yet. Like I almost.
Is
bought
it
one of
just
the
too
prepaid
much?
figures. Almost.
Is it?
Huh?
Is it just like overwhelming because there's so much on there?
Yeah, I mean, it's like
It's not hard to fill your cart.
It's like I'm in so much. I click so much other shit, man. It's like I know I want to get something from Marauders. It's just there. You're right. It's like I see this website with all these little accessories and stuff on there, and it's like I start looking. I'm like, oh yeah, I want to get this, and I'm like, shit. There's just too much, and so I end up backing out and be like, I'll get something next time.
It's really easy to fill your cart with 1/12 scale shit at Marauders.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. And then so I was on about that stupid thing last week. So I've already ordered another one. I love these fire escape shells on Amazon, dude.
Hey, dude, it looks really good.
How much are those going for now? Because I know they used to sell for like $90.
Yeah, dude. I lucked out. So they were. These ones were 44 Canadian. So that's like $2 American.
That's good.
It's like $2 American.
I think that's $14.
Yeah, I think that's $14. So yeah, obviously with the fire escape, I had to do I'm working on my Marvel Legends setup right now, in case you couldn't guess.
Yeah, that looks really good.
Yeah, I love it, man. I was such a cool like.
Well, it sure the fuck beats gluing a bunch of fucking toothpicks together.
Yes, it does.
Oh, just about anything does, man. Oh, that's
And it'll beat your front door by 5 p.m., bro. Like
that's what they say.
I always find it as a challenge. I'm like, bet, let's see you get it here by 5 p.m. And then it's always the running late. It'll be there tomorrow by 10, and I'm like, damn it. So I usually screw myself, but
no, not me, dude. I live like right next to fucking Narnia, so if I don't order it by Thursday, I'm not getting it until Monday.
Oh,
that's
really?
true. I sent stuff to Germany quicker than I got to him.
Fucking Narnia, dude. It takes forever to deal with Narnia. Those guys are dicks over there.
You know what the best thing about Amazon is when they
fucking has to look through every package.
Oh yeah, dude.
Fucking assholes. They want to make sure they don't want to leave it in Narnia.
Yeah, there you go. But the best thing about Amazon, I don't know if it happens to you, is when order 3 things and they send 3 different drivers to your house in one day. Like, dude, logistics. Did you guys not figure out what the fuck logistics were?
Well, you can actually at the end, right before you check out, you can choose to put them all in one package. You
then
can
it won't be here till the next day.
But you can do that yourself, Rad. You don't have to bitch about them not doing it. But you can tell them to.
That's not my job.
I think about that sometimes, and then I don't do it. I do.
They give you. I mean, I never do it either.
I help more people keep a job by spreading them out.
Yeah. So it's like today. So I wake up this morning. I'm like, hey, I want a couple fucking of those Ed fucking or whatever droids from I don't know, whatever show it was. So I ordered 2 of those at like 8:00 this morning. And then by noon I'm like, oh well, fuck, I want like another Crimson Guard. I'm gonna order a Crimson Guard because he's on for $28. I'm gonna order that Crimson Guard. So it's just throughout the day, and then it's like the next day, it's like, okay, driver number 1, he's there at like 1:00, and then it's like 2:00. I'm like, dude, like, no, like you're ruining the environment. Like, just take it all in one vehicle.
It's not ruining the environment. There's so much other shit that's worse.
Yeah.
It's already ruined. It's too late.
You're right. So the greenhouse gases aren't fucking real.
Who knows? Let's not go down that lane.
Yeah, we could do that forever.
Is that puppet here? What?
I don't know.
Excuse me.
Since we're live,
Oh my god,
I'll leave it alone.
Yeah, man, the rabbit hole.
Open up the floodgates.
Oh, dude, I love those fucking things. Check. I have a whole set of these.
Dude.
Is that blue?
It was blue.
Oh,
It was
okay.
blue at one time.
Yeah, what's that head sculpt you got on there? That's cool.
Gamorrean Guard.
So it's a Gamorrean Guard, but I grafted the hat from Baloo on him.
That's
So
awesome.
I'm still gonna change this up a little bit, but I was just like, I know
You should give him a mustache and give him red suspenders and make him just like a big pig Mario.
I could.
Pig Mario.
For $5, it was like I gotta get it. I gotta do something with it, you know.
Yeah,
and then
I saw him.
I have the Sully too. And I was trying.
So you have Luigi as well.
Or whatever. So I have the Sully, and I'm thinking about putting like the Talls, the muff tack. I mean, it won't be muff tack, but it'll be like the Talls head on him, because it's like if you look at the foot, they got like the same kind of claw and the same kind of fur texture. So, I mean, he won't be blue, obviously. I actually have to finish a project, but you know, I started. I had a concept.
I got a Sully tattoo. I can't stretch. I'm fat, but I got a Sully tattoo. I like Sully. I have him. He actually runs the market in Amarex spot, like one of the market corner shops. But yeah,
I've got a Sully tattoo, but it's actually a tattoo of Sullenberger, the pilot that landed on the Hudson. It's on my left ass cheek. I'm not going to whip it out right now. You'll have to believe me, but we love Sully in this household.
Patreon.
Speaking of projects I haven't finished either, I got these that I'm doing, or I have been doing, like vending machines.
Nice.
So this I might have showed this off at one point. I'll machine the master. So like the master is all like that cast part. Obviously I made a mold of it, but and then I detail them up with different pieces from like model kits or whatever else. So I'm working on a bunch of those. I'm hoping to have like 12 different versions when I'm done.
Nice.
Where would we go to purchase those?
You could probably message me on YouTube, or if that's a thing, or Instagram, or I don't want to put them on eBay. I'd rather just people find me on Instagram.
That was a good setup, Zilla. That was a good setup.
When
he wasn't ready.
When you go to sell them or whatever, there's this really cool thing called the Toymerks Flea Market on Instagram. You can send it to them. They can put in a story. You can tag them in the story, or you can even collab your post with the page, I believe. So
very true. And also, like these days, you can put your story post up for a sale post and go back and tag people later when it doesn't show up on your post. But it'll get sent to Toymerks Flea Market, and then we can just put it up in the story there, and other people will see it.
Well, that's awesome.
I was trying to tell.
All I have to do is finish the project, so it's all on me right now.
Just saying, there's other, like, you can put it out there to more, volume, more eyes.
More eyes. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Well, I definitely want one or two for Amarex spot. Even though I have 35 from Timbo Toys from Jam Station. So I have 2 from Aegis and I have 35 from Jam.
Well, think about it this way: there are a lot of vending machines on the planet Earth. Now, if we're opening that to multiple galaxies, there's got to be a lot of good stuff to eat.
Yeah,
if you go to Japan, there's literally like streets lined with vending machines that are like restaurants in a fucking vending machine.
Straight up, dude. Yeah. You can get 3-star ramen on the street of fucking Tokyo.
So I was looking.
You don't
at
have to go inside a motherfucker to get that shit.
So I have 3 from Timbo. I do have 25 trash cans, but so I was looking at them, right? So if you have 2 of them, you can make a really cool little kiosk. It's like a round kiosk that you could put like in the center of something.
Should
I
make
just noticed that the other day. I know I'm dumb, but
make it a suicide booth from Futurama.
You're stupid.
That was cool. Well, I was just sitting there the other day and I was moving them around. And I was like, "That's cool." So,
I mean, two flat surfaces go together.
What?
I mean, it looks cool together. Not everything looks cool back to back, but that could be a cool. It's consistent, like pattern scheme there, like lineage.
Very nice. Very nice.
I just said, yeah. Fuck you guys! You don't like my vending machine?
No. That was cool though. That's cool.
It's whatever.
This is going to take a little bit more imagination, but whenever I'm at like the wholesale outlet or thrifting, I pick up a lot of these like toy trucks. Because if you look at the detail on it, I mean, it's a tank, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm coming up with a line of these that are going to be like the fuel station. So it's just I'm coming up with the best way to.
I thought Zilla had the market fucking cornered for 118 fuel.
There's a lot of space fuel. There's a lot of different.
I'm
kinds.
just kidding. I'm kidding.
Mine's free. He could put my logos on it too if he wanted. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Where would you get those logos, Wenzilla? Where can I find your logos?
You can go to Amrak Spot on Instagram or just message me at the Zilla page, Zilla, whatever it is. Just message me and they're all free. Whatever you guys want. I can even email them to you because I've emailed them to some people that reached out. So all the posters that I've made for World Makers Consortium companies, any of that stuff, or you can screen grab it because it's all on Amrak Spot.
And if you want the beer T-shirt, I know where that's at.
Oh.
Yeah, it's on that link, that Toymarks link.
Is anybody in the in this stream do the NECA Turtles, like the tune line or even the movie line?
No,
I don't do turtles.
Eddie does.
I used to.
I have a bunch of them.
Eddie,
Yeah,
you
Eddie
can
has
speak,
all of them.
right? Eddie,
Eddie does.
You didn't forget how to speak, Eddie.
Because I got one of these recently.
Oh, those
And
are
it-
awesome.
But there's a couple people online. One of the guys actually, I think, ended up getting like a job at NECA, like as a designer. But they turn them into the news van. So they paint this thing blue and they kind of, gut it or whatever. And they turn this into the news van. So
that's the old one, isn't it?
This is
That's a re-release, I believe.
the Cowabunga Carl van from
Yeah. I was looking for one of those for a while, but now I'm at a point where I realize it's just going to look like that forever because I'm going to put it in a box and never do it. That's not true. I will take it apart and prime it, and then it'll sit in the fucking box forever before I do anything with it.
The day you get it, you have
Guilty.
to do it because hold on. I'll be
That's what
right
Eddie.
back.
That's what Eddie did. A Punisher van. If you guys watch Toy Squads Monday at 6 p.m.
dude,
Eastern Standard Time.
This Punisher van's fucking sick.
Guilty AF of
Holy
doing
shit,
that.
what did he do? Bury it in the backyard? Where'd he go?
If anybody doesn't know what I'm talking about that's watching this, it's
The
These
NECA
are
Turtles,
the-
yeah. I'm pretty sure most people are familiar with NECA.
Oh, so you got
Turtles.
the new ones, huh?
I used to
I mean-
collect them,
Hey,
but it
Deadman,
got.
this is a
I-
way
I
to-
still see people every day in the join the group that are like, oh, I didn't know these existed, and then they obviously can't afford most of the old releases because they're bonkers.
No,
in price.
show us the back window. Don't not show us now because I made fun of you,
Yeah,
fucker. No, it looks good, man. I just thought that it was something else. That's all, but it sounded wrong when it came out of my
I
fat.
gotta make actual rivets. That's
Be
all. I just
quiet.
gotta put
No,
little things
when
in.
it came out of my mouth, it didn't sound. I thought it was like his kills that he was marking off, which I now know is dumb.
Eddie, I got a couple of ideas for rivets we can talk off of here. I also
We've
have
already given
a
them ideas.
really good rust technique if you want to add some rust to it. It's super easy to do.
All we do is rivets on this show, bro. That's all we do.
Like,
That's a
kind
Go to
nice-
of-
Famines.
Oh,
That's
look
a
at
nice-
that.
That's the nicest free candy van I've ever seen.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a rivet.
I was
you
working
go.
on it. I gotta do better.
You got to spray
Well, I'm
free
just
candy.
saying. I got some techniques. If you want to talk to me, hit me up.
Sifu, you know I want to talk to you.
Oh,
Aw.
I'm
Just
blushing
kiss.
now.
So back
Just
to our
fucking
play-
kiss.
You guys want to see the next playset? Does that sound like
Yes.
I know we have
Yeah.
more, but
Oh yeah,
Wait
wait.
out.
But wait, there's more.
Eddie, you
Yeah,
should have
check
kissed
out
that lower corner. That would have been fucking adorable.
We're not even in the same spot.
wrong
man. I'm
way,
trying.
man. Go the other way. Go the other way.
wait, where the fuck is the picture you're gonna show us?
Well, on my on my
trying to
screen it was that way. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to watch Dead Man and Eddie kiss. That's way more important.
Oh, okay.
All right. Here's a
Family
play.
got real quiet over there. Put a magazine on your lap, did you?
Little jealous.
So
You're more
here's
than welcome to join.
If you're a big fan of the Boys in Blue, you need this set to like round out your prison.
Fuck the police.
Okay.
Brooder.
Has anyone heard of B World by Brooder?
Yes,
Yes.
I have. I have
I-
my medical set.
I buy
not.
a lot of Brooder stuff.
Oh, this is so funny. I like
They're
it.
lit. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
I was
I
just
love
gonna
the
say
place.
they're a little large.
Or
Like,
are
just
they
a
like
tiny bit?
This company actually has some of the funniest like advertising too, like when they do their stop motion stuff.
Is that
Oh,
the
did
stuff,
you
the
stop
construction
motion?
crew and all that stuff?
Brad, do you have any pictures closer up than that? Because that was reminding me of Playmobil.
Yeah.
It's a lot
Oh,
like it, but it's even bigger than 3 3/4. It's like
Yeah.
4.2 inch or something.
Well-
4.3. Like,
Oh, so it's
They
like
deal
for
in-
like it's like that's weird.
They deal with millimeters, so
well, I don't. What's
Is that
the
the one
millimeters?
where there's a guy that's like he's in the part of the construction
What's
crew
what's
or
a millimeters? Fucking
That's not, that's not what I fucking said.
All I've got is 2 of them. So
I don't know. I'm Canadian. I don't even know millimeters. I was a contractor. We still worked in Imperial. Like,
hey, Rad, can you put that police station up and make it big for a second?
Make it big. Make it big.
All you gotta do is stroke it a few times, Red.
yeah.
It
Make
is
it
just
real
like
big.
right there. They've got a brick wall outside the police station to bounce you off of before they bring you in.
Nice.
Yeah.
Does it come with all the vehicles come with?
I think
Yeah.
so. That chick looks like
Wow.
she's about
What
to shoot
is-
herself in the head.
I have to appreciate just like the real thing. I mean, how far are we going with that?
Look at they got a person that they're walking in the door and he's got the fucking gun up over his head like this. Like, go ahead, try it.
Yeah,
There's a
she's-
horse. I see a horse.
So
Poor
The
fucking-
canine's ready if they don't
police,
comply.
this police station is definitely in the United States.
Yeah, it's an American police station for sure.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely.
Look at all
But
the
they do have-
unnecessary, unused equipment. They got a motorcycle, a 4-wheeler, a fucking horse, 2 trucks, just sitting there, a dog. Doing
The
nothing.
truck was actually seized from a local drug dealer before he was convicted.
Yep.
I can see
And then
that.
he
I
got
can
off
definitely
on
see
that,
And
that.
then turned into a marked car.
That's clearly from Oklahoma.
Well,
So-
when you're in a small town and you have one unmarked car that's real obvious, you eventually have to mark it.
Oh, yeah.
But on a
That is true.
serious note, so like the figures are too big, but everything else worked for what I was trying to do. And they're not too big. Like you can make them work, but they're just, I don't know. They're not great. Obviously, you know,
They're giants.
They're not.
Right? They're big.
They're not really, but they're just a little too big. Like, but it doesn't matter. All the stuff you can use. So screw
Yeah.
the 2 figs. Like you can still use all the stuff.
Well, what's that like? Okay, so the far right, on our right, that chick literally looks like she's about to shoot herself in the face. Like, what is she doing?
She
Yeah.
might. She might.
That's the last murder scene I can take. I can't take it anymore.
I'm not. Are you the one up against the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's. Yeah, I think she's drinking.
Very nice.
She had
very
to
nice.
lean against the wall.
He's had
And
enough.
Eddie, I know you've been there.
Too many times.
Why am I echoing?
I know it's been doing that on and off. It'll go away in a couple seconds. I don't know. It's all fucked.
All right, I'm sorry.
Must be the Canadian internet or something like that. It's all fucked up. Who the fuck said that again? Oh, of course. Oh, absolutely. Yes, that is a comment that I would totally expect from you, sir. All right, next play set, man. Let's not go like we're going a little dark here, man. We can't be doing that too often. It'll depress bad. So yeah, you can get these fucking things everywhere, and obviously everybody knows what they're for. So
For
this is like
cage fighting.
What is it
Oh,
for?
That's what I was thinking, fucker.
Fucking
to keep your
hexagon.
yeah, it's keep your goddamn dinosaurs from eating people, dude. Keep
Welcome
dinosaurs.
to
Oh, okay.
No, that's
Yeah,
where
but
you
if you've
fucking go
ever
in-
seen any of the Jurassic Park movies, those fences don't work.
that's where you go in with fucking you go against Conor McGregor and get the shit kicked out of you. That's what that's for.
Blockers.
It's an octagon.
It's fucking Thunderdome, bro. 2 men
No,
enter.
no, Thunderdome is actually a dome.
Shouldn't the
All right,
trucks be flaring out instead of in?
Technically, yes, but also if you're like trying to keep people from climbing up to escape, you want the shit in this way.
Okay, I get you.
it's a fucking.
I mean,
it's a
Yeah,
fucking.
because even if you're trying to get out of it and they're facing inward like that, even if you have a blanket, it's hard to climb over it if you throw a blanket over it. Because if it was facing the other way, you could throw a blanket over it and climb over where the blanket is, no problem. I have no idea why I know that, and neither do you guys.
Yeah, you do.
You certainly
do.
couldn't wind up there with cutters and cut out the extra section so somebody else can make it over without that blanket either.
Well, I mean, it's also just plastic. You could just open it if you wanted to.
It's actually, it looks like the fucking green. It's the green room on the set of Jerry Springer. That's what it is.
That's what the green room for this show felt like, dude. I was there for like fucking 35 minutes.
It's not to protect Chris Pratt. It's to keep him out of every goddamn movie on the fucking face of the earth. I like them.
The Chris Pratts. Yeah, if you go back and watch the British Invasion, like Lockdown Productions, like literally just bought all the Chris Pratt figures
in the country.
In England. He just bought them all. He's like, no, nobody else can have a Chris Pratt. And I was like, I told him he should have told the cashier something creepy, like he's got like a weird fucking like Chris Pratt shrine with like newspaper clippings and like all this weird fucking bullshit. Oh, here we go. This is what Fam was talking about. Click and play. Click and play.
Those things are fun. They're inexpensive. They come with like the shittiest vehicles in the world.
They do.
But a little bit of paint, most of that shit would be dope.
Yeah,
I have a few of those things. Their lockers are good.
Yeah, and that table and stuff. And we got an echo. It comes with the big building too. The one that's around the same price.
Oh,
I love how everybody changes the way they talk whenever they're fucking.
Yeah, no, that's fucking bizarre.
Keep going.
Hello?
So did everybody get an echo?
I think
I don't
everybody's
know.
got an echo.
I don't hear one. I don't hear one at all.
That's probably your fault then.
Could be.
Yeah, let's go with that.
I wouldn't be surprised.
But yeah, no, those are definitely cool play sets as well. And this one's for family.
Oh, nice.
It's only for kids 5 to 7, unfortunately.
Yeah, Famine can't have that because it's too
I would
old.
throw those dinosaurs.
You're gonna need a fake ID.
I would throw those dinosaurs directly in whatever trash can or receptacle was closest to me. Jesus Christ. Those things are so abysmal. They upset my eyes. I can't believe you brought them on this show. That's how much they hurt to look at.
Rad, could you zoom in on the dinosaurs, please?
Right now.
That is a good looking dinosaur.
You bougie dinosaur ass. Listen, you could put them on a rock and paint them like rock color or gold and make them statues of some sort.
Why would I want to immortalize that in my station, in my world?
Adrian, poor Adrian.
I don't know. The raptor looks like he's about to have a fucking stroke. Look at him.
Adrian, it's cool, man. Fuck Famine. He doesn't know what he's talking about. It's
hey,
cool.
I will fuck your mouth. You watch yourself, son.
Hey, how much is something like that?
You're way too young to die, Famine.
Too much. If they make you pay, if they make you pay for those fucking dinosaurs, you might as well just hang it up. Burn the credit card right there in the aisle at the store. Jesus Christ. We got people protesting in fucking colleges over war. We should be protesting at Walmart or where we can buy that over that shit. Jesus.
I bet you Rad could make a better playset, like 3D printed, like with cooler shit.
I love that.
Obviously.
Sticks in the yard and make a better place.
Well, I mean that like door looks like the one he just showed us, but worse. Like the one that he printed was better.
You know what I love about that door? It's like such a fake Jurassic Park logo. It almost looks like the Cobra symbol from G.I. Joe. It's so fucking bad. Look at the truck, man. The truck looks like it's like a go-kart. Like, look at the size of the figure compared to the truck.
I do like the little cage, the little trailer. That's pretty cool. That's about the only thing I like.
I love the building. That's great. It's a little trap or whatever, and then
I mean,
you got.
I personally don't like any of this, but that's just me.
Yeah, man, it is. Just
You know, actually, now that I'm really looking at it, Zilla, you're right. The little cage. Oh, he's gone. He doesn't even care. But the little cage that it was towing, that didn't look too bad, I guess.
Yeah, there's plenty of those sets out there with those little trailers though that are like actually 1/18 scaled that pull behind like Jeeps and shit that are remarkably better than whatever's going on here.
whatever's going.
And
That
like,
T-Rex,
Yeah,
in the cage looks like he's got a set of fucking vice grips on his bag or something. Look at his face.
Look at the fucking. It's not. It's supposed to be like that. Almost looks like one of those the Jurassic Park fucking they sell them for kids, like the Imaginext Jurassic Park Rexes.
Yeah.
But then you've got the 1970s hard plastic knockoffs. You've got essentially what's a Power Wheel scaled fucking Jeep with 1/18 people. It hurts. It hurts.
Yeah, man. No, man. That's
Ain't
too
the T-Rex arms a little too long too?
Oh, just a lot about that's wrong, man. I don't
You
even
know,
know. If
Family, don't hold back, man. Tell us how you really feel, bro.
I'm fucking.
Don't hold back at all.
You got me on one now. I was here. I was metered and measured, and then Rad just walked in and.
I have his
trigger.
address, and I'm gonna send him one of these.
I will. You'll see a small fire in my front yard. Jesus Christ.
He'll make that his next live. Next time he goes live, he's gonna be like, "I got this in the mail, and now it's gonna go in the garbage."
That little
All right,
building.
the guy. No. Listen,
stove.
The guy who saves everything, every piece of material that he doesn't use, he saves like little scraps of things, is gonna throw lesser dinos into a fire.
Josh,
I don't think so. You keep everything.
You've seen my dinosaur collection.
I know.
You've seen my dinosaurs. None of them look a fraction as bad as that does. I wouldn't like Adrian just said, I wouldn't give that to my nieces or nephews to fucking play with just to bang around. Like my nephews, they got Jurassic Rexes for Christmas. Ages 2 and 3, baby. Here's your giant dinosaur that fucking roars.
Here's your giant dinosaur.
I don't believe you.
Fucking eye out.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you would throw it away.
This is the kind of dinosaur that he likes. He needs.
I know.
These guys right here.
Oh, what do you got? What do you got?
We got
this
fucking Hammond collection, baby.
This was a massive Ross score, like $5.99. They were selling these things for.
Yep. Ollie's Hammond collection.
I got Hammonds.
They sell those at Ollie's?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
hey, don't get excited.
Well,
No, he's got the articulation. He's a big boy. I got 2 Brachyos on the desk.
Sir, so am I. Speaking of dinosaurs, for anybody that wants to join, at 10
I got a dinosaur here.
What? 10
He's got
o'clock?
the fucking Indoraptor.
One-man dinosaur.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Actually, this is actually a custom that I actually finished.
Yeah, I was going to ask about the paint job.
Well, yeah,
I like it here.
I mean, if anybody knows what this is, this fucking thing came just all gloss black, basically.
Yes.
Yep.
It sucks.
He looks like the Pyroraptor now a little bit.
Somebody, what was his name? Ted Brothers, Jurassic Junkie here on YouTube. He did one that was white. Like he basically inverted the black wash into a complete white paint over. Holy shit, did that thing look fucking menacing.
It's hella posable, this thing. But
yeah,
I mean,
that guy right there poses great.
I know
a lot of people don't like it, but I want to take the Ross one that I got and turn it into the Chaos Effect. Just because $6, you know.
Tune in 10 o'clock. We're going to be doing the Nedry set, the 93 collection anniversary.
You got that already?
Yeah, buddy. I got it before it was on the street date. That's the hookup I got. But the Raptor is an homage to the JP3 male Raptor.
Yeah.
And like I'm gonna make it better. Same with Dennis. Like it's ridiculous. This figure is ridiculous. It is so great because that's what came out. This was in the 90s. They made a ripped body Dennis Nedry.
Oh my god!
In Wave 2, they had a chance to change it to make it look like what's his name?
Wayne Knight.
Wayne Knight, thank you. They had a chance to make it look like Wayne Knight. They doubled down and were like, let's fucking make him Josh with the fucking gun show here. And so as a way to, update that, they literally made the fucking figure, but in the Mattel 118 scale with the muscle suit and everything. So we're gonna spend some time. We're gonna improve it. We're gonna improve the motorcycle. Fucking super hyped.
That's hilarious.
Famine likes dinosaurs, guys.
Famine, were you ever into this stuff?
Famine hates dinosaurs.
What's that, chicks? Dino Riders?
Dino Riders are dope.
It never did anything for me because, like, when they were popular, my family didn't have Dino Riders money, and if they did, they certainly weren't spending on me.
Okay.
I appreciate.
I like the
Riders.
figs. The figs are cool. The little guys.
I got one of those laying around here somewhere. I don't know where he's at. I got the little Cobra guy somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, those guys are cool.
Dinosaur sharing time. Brian's got.
So are we just gonna pull out dinosaurs? Is that what's happening right now? Because we could do that.
I only got the one, guys. I'm fucking done. I only got the one.
Well, I don't want to pull mine. I got so many.
Brian, you got to put your puppet show on now. It's all you, buddy.
Yeah, exactly. They were way above the tax bracket. That's for goddamn sure.
Uh-oh.
Is that
I
it for
wanted to talk
dinosaurs?
sorry.
I want to talk about this playset because it's weird. I want the building from. Oh, there's Dino Riders right there. Dino Riders ride with the power.
Oh! We're still talking about dinosaurs. Eddie's got a bunch.
Eddie's got a whole fucking.
If we're gonna go full Dino, I'm gonna get weird.
Nice.
Let's get freaking weird, man.
I got all the big ones.
Keep
all the little ones.
Keep it in your pants, man.
Hey, whoa! Why does it have to get sexy weird?
Right, get me off the big screen. I was just trying to be funny.
Sorry, Eddie. Holy cow!
Eddie didn't say nothing. The whole stream except for get me off big screen.
So wait, Fabin, can we go over this? So they just put out a pack, and you guys were talking about. I didn't know about that. Is that a Target thing?
Target exclusive is the 93 Classic Collection. Yeah.
I think I would leave it just because, like, when you held that up, nostalgia just ran through my body. I was like, oh shit, I remember that.
Yeah, and I'll get guaranteed I'll get another one, but this one I want to. Part of the stream is going to be talking about using Jurassic for world building because I use Jurassic stuff for world building, but like this is just. These toys can be taken a little bit extra, and I want to show people how to do that because a lot of it's just the solid plastic colors. There's no differentiation in like pouches or anything like that.
And
so
sometimes they're even painted well, and they just are fucking a little bit glossy, and all you got to do is give them a dull coat.
Little wash, a little dry brush, and you're gonna have something exciting. So I'm excited for that.
Like during that time, though, like when those were coming out, and like the playset came out, that was the only playset I had. When it came to figures, me, my cousin, and I. He would always he had like the command center. Like you guys saw, I had like a half one now, which I was like, yeah. And I made it into a thing for AMRAC. But he always had like the command center. He had like the big bases, the bat caves, all the cool shit. Well, that was the only one where when he came over, he brought the figures to play like inside and stuff. Like he's like, oh, I want to bring them over so they can play inside the compound or whatever. So that was like the one thing that I had. So like that's why dinosaurs and Jurassic Park is so like involved in what I'm doing now. But that just brought back like crazy feels, man. Like when you held that up.
He's gonna fucking tear, Famine. Good job, man.
No, I'm not gonna tear up.
You made the mighty Zilla feel feelings.
Well, at the time too, right? Ranger's heavy, so you got the Rangers who are all Dino themed out around that time, and so you had the flip heads you could play with them because they're almost the same size. So you could have the flip head like Pink Ranger with her bow. Like hanging out with the dinosaur lady.
Ellie Sadler.
Thank you. And yeah, it was just a fun time. They could hang out inside the compound and it was all dino heavy, man. Like when I was a kid, it was dino heavy, like everything.
I'm hoping that they do in that collection line because it seems to be doing well. I'm hoping that they do the Dino Raiders, the evil Dino Raiders next.
Oh, like Dr. Snare?
Yep, Dr. Snare. And then I want them to do the heroes. I finally knock it off, bud. Finally, we get a scrap. Give me a Scrap Davis. Like finally pay off that figure nobody ever got.
Yep.
And also, they have.
I swear that prototype has to be in somebody's collection. Like
I know. I know the person who has it.
Oh,
you're never gonna see that fucking thing because he also owns the only Desert Spino on planet Earth. There was only one Hasbro made for promotional pictures before production. He owns it. He keeps it in a fucking vault. This guy does not show his shit off. Like he's.
Yo, we could get it.
But
he sounds like
this is also on clearance.
So yeah, that's on clearance right now. So I recommend if anybody wants one. I just saw some today. They were like $10.49 or something. Like
I overpaid them. I paid $17 for this. But yeah, you got a great vehicle.
I mean, it's worth it either way. But
yeah, and this is pure concept. This was a concept vehicle that was in the designs for the original Jurassic Park things when they were making.
Are they launching a rocket at that dude?
Yeah, I just saw that. I was like, "What the fuck?" Man?
Well, they're playing off the original ideas that this stuff was this ludicrous, but I mean, it was fun to play with. So it's like,
and then that's a stun missile or a knockout missile, and then it comes with a snare, so you can get the dinosaur and wrangle him.
It looks like a fucking red rocket to me.
You can bring him in cold or bring him in.
That's because you're horny, Rad. That's why.
Oh, yeah.
Brad's like, it just looks like my dog's lipstick, bro. Looks like my dog's
Listen,
lipstick.
do you have more?
I just saw that thing at Walmart again, and it was like $12.50, and I know I don't have room.
It's like I felt like DJ Khaled. I'm standing there in line trying to ring out, and these fucking things are next to me. There's only one left on the shelf, and I'm just like, another one, and picked it up off the shelf.
Yeah.
Like, it's
this guy that came with it's cool though. If anything, oh god.
Speaking of not having room, I just picked up the AEW ring, the wrestling ring, for like $8 at Ross, and like I got no room for that thing. That thing is fucking huge.
Yeah.
Eddie has the real ring.
He's pissed off.
Which one? The one that comes with the referee?
No referee, but it's just the whole fucking. It's the AEW ring.
Eddie,
and the cool thing about it is like there's no decals on it, so like it just comes with stickers, like old school shit, like when we were kids, like and you don't have to put the stickers on it, so it doesn't have to be AEW.
I used it for a lot of fun shots.
I used it for one, and it was a motherfucker to get my camera to like focus anywhere.
Looks good
where
though. That was a really good shot, dude. I really liked it. Like I love utilizing that ring with everything, like any type of shot.
Oh, what do you got over there?
I have a bunch of these, so I started buying these up to use the accessories for stuff. For like any,
I love the chairs for Marvel
Dude,
Legends.
you have so much stuff, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
just the quiet admittance. Yeah.
He's got attorney.
Yeah, but those are perfect.
Yeah, that's no mistake. I noticed that. I decided not to say anything about it because I know he did it on purpose.
Damn, I remember that door. I had that door.
Attorney up behind you. Attorney up behind you.
Oh yeah, that.
This little guy.
There's plenty of stuff here. There's a lot of cool stuff. This is my Razor Crest stack.
Oh my god. I call that playset Six Flags Eternia.
Yeah. It's pretty wild. It's intimidating.
I love it.
It's one of those things where it's like
looks good on you.
They didn't need to make it, but it's super cool that they did.
Hey, I have a quick question for you, Star Wars guys. What is this from? This little ball.
That's a bubble turret.
That's a bubble turret from the friendship.
Yeah, it's really fun, man. I repainted it and added some stuff to it.
Nice.
Those were going like $90 on eBay.
What's that from?
Oh, really?
What's that from?
That's worth like $150 if you didn't wreck it.
Hey, what was that from?
But it looks cooler now, right? It's going to be hanging off the arena, so anyone who... Oh, wait a second.
Yeah.
I just fucked up.
There it is.
Yeah, except his Toypians is still worth money. Yours isn't.
Hey, wait, Rad, what are, or maybe even Deadman, what are these from? A friend sent me a bunch of these. It's something to do with
tampons or something?
No.
I don't know,
It's
dude.
construction. It's like construction based, I think.
Those go inside your butthole, I think.
I mean, that,
But anyway.
that
Is that the?
I don't know.
The
The only thing it can
badminton?
possibly remind me of is a
The
fucking
lower half of the badminton.
No, it's not that.
a
yeah.
cone tie, maybe, but that's a huge fucking
Is-
cone tie.
Is this a trick or is this from a toy or you
Those
just
go
I
don't know?
don't
inside
know.
of
It's
engines.
not. It's not a toy. It's like an everyday thing or like a household.
Is
It's
Is that what you put on the turkey legs? Yeah.
yeah. I put that in the front, and then I put these well weathered weapons on the bottom, so that if anyone pulls up on the arena, bah, 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 or beep, 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 or pew pew pew, one of those things will happen to them. So, but yeah, so I use this thing because I didn't. It just came. It came with nothing.
How long
on it.
have you had that bubble turret?
Like a couple months. A
Oh
friend
my
sent me
god!
a friend sent me a box with a bunch of like parts and stuff. So this wasn't complete or nothing. It was just it didn't have anything up here. So that's why I put this on there. I dremelled it down and then glued that on, and then I weathered it up.
All right, guys, I gotta go. I
that's
I was
fine.
hanging out with my wife, and I just got home, and I saw this message, so I hung out. And if you, I could have hung out longer if you'd fucking brought me on earlier, Red.
Sorry, man. Sorry. I apologize. Make it up.
Get out of here. Just go. It's
So anyway,
fine.
I had a great time. Thank you so much for the invite. I appreciate it. It's good to see all of you. Outer
I did
multiverse.
not invite you.
I believe we've met once. DP, I don't think we've met, but it was nice chatting with you guys.
We have, but it's a reunion.
And I drink a lot.
He does drink a lot.
I love that as soon as you came on, the shot came, and I was just like, hell yeah.
Well, here's one to say goodbye with, guys. Have a good
All
one.
right. Cheers, Dad, man.
Later,
Hey,
buddy.
give me another kiss. Wait, give me another kiss before you go. Damn it.
I left.
All right,
Oh,
so
denied. Denied.
one more thing about the bubble turret. So
Yes.
here's another one that's not. I mean, it's I can complete it. It's just I got this one without being complete.
Yeah.
So I think I have like the AliExpress clone in here, which their helmet's yellow out, but like whatever, they're $2.
What? Yeah.
So these are still very hard to come by and expensive, but if you go on,
You don't have to. Like it's already a wound. You don't have to put the salt in it. All right.
I'm just saying in general, the gunships are out there and they only release these one time, so it's like there's 7 different gunships. If you want to wonder about my toy problem, there's a stack in back of gunships all boxed up. I have all 7 versions.
Oh, God.
And I found like these ornament balls. So
Yeah,
It-
baubles,
they're-
Christmas baubles.
same size. These are dirt cheap, and then you just have to 3D print the enclosure or the exo, whatever you want to call it, the enclosure. So it's like you can basically 3D print it in a hemisphere, glue it on here, and then close them up, and then anchor them to the ship.
That's
Because
cool.
you can print 1 million and you can buy 1 million of these, and it's a heck of a lot cheaper than using
You
the real
could-
thing.
Do those globes like come apart?
Yeah,
Because you could do the skeleton, like the skeleton on it that you're saying, the roll bar, and then just have it in half instead of having the little door on top.
yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah.
Because once they're in there, I have no intention of taking them out. It's just like it's for
Right.
display. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I play with my stuff, but I don't like play with it in the sense that I need to open it every time. Like
Right.
those guys are in there. Like I said, I have a bunch of these. I waited until the seller had a bunch in stock, and I was like, okay, so $2 or maybe it was $3. Either way, it was dirt cheap.
You don't
And-
you don't open up your toys to check on them inside to make sure they're okay. What the fuck, man?
He's gonna suffocate in there. He'll die.
You all right? You okay?
All right, bro.
Tell me when I'm wrong.
Oh, and one more thing about 3D printing, I wanted to show these off. If anybody can probably recognize what they are right away.
It's a Death Star trench.
Yeah, Death Star tiles.
Oh,
So I'm
that's-
trying to get a bunch of these together. because I again another project or whatever. I want to get a bunch of them lined up and photograph some of my ships, but like a lot, you know, and actually do like some trench run kind of photography. I realized that even though those are about like 9x9, I'm thinking about making like a mold of this, and then I'll use my thermoformer, and then they'll be a little bit less detailed, but I can make them faster than I can print them, if that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, you're preaching the choir here.
I could probably thermoform like one every 10 minutes. I feel like that would be reasonable to swap the plastic, heat it up, form it. Whereas those take hours to print, obviously.
That'd be like probably an 8 or 10 hour print, like easy.
Yeah.
There we go. Well, that's our play sets and stuff for the night. Does anybody want to address anything else before we?
I wanted to show off the American Guard Elite. I mentioned it on my Instagram page.
Well, you better show it off
tonight.
You don't want
people
to get fired.
Well, I gotta switch. How do you switch the camera around?
Oh my god!
You're the pro,
guys. I'm so kidding. It's fine.
While Josh is struggling.
No, the Wedzilla show.
Hey, so this is the I just took the Warhammer boys. And I was like, those would be really cool for like some elite guys that do some off-world stuff with Commander Zilla. But then I was like, I mean, these guys have seen it. Commander Zilla in his normal outfit's cool with his arm and the whole deal. But what if we could bring in him in some elite armor as well? So I did a little custom. So these three guys are not custom. They're just the boys, the Warhammer boys.
Oh, they came
gold. We got the gunner. We got the blade guy. Yeah, the gunner. His staff is 2 guns put together. You got the blade guy who has 2 blades. He also comes with an additional head. And then you also have the shield guy. There's like 5 altogether, but I only needed 3. And then Commander Zilla's suit. Awesome. So I got another arm for him. I got that Spartan guy. I used this guy right here for the body. The Spartan guy's helmet, because I want his helmet to look like their helmets with the orange on the little tippy top. And did a little soft goods, wired cape on them.
Awesome.
So brown on the inside, red on the outside.
That's really
cool. And then the arm is also from the Spartan helmet. So
nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool.
And that is the American Elite.
Those guys in the back look like one of the bad guys from Destiny.
And that's the arena, Rad. If you want to one mic me, one over there.
Use
the arena, guys.
Use words.
I don't want to rudely leave, but I gotta go be a dad. I love you guys.
Have a good night.
See ya.
Tune into my show.
Dude.
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
Okay,
So yeah, the arena is almost ready. We're working on it.
The arena.
Oh, we're getting close now.
It's so beautiful.
So beautiful.
It's so pretty.
You're such a modest guy, Josh. You're so modest.
Well, I've been working on it for like months, man. Like it better be damn good.
That's good, man. You should be proud of yourself from time to time. Come on.
Yeah, usually I'm not. But yeah, so I really wanted to do another suit for old boy, and I figured it was a good time to throw it together. And these guys they're really fun. They're big, they're bulky, but they also have that articulation that Warhammer has. So
that's how I describe myself on Tinder: big, bulky, but I have articulation. So
that's how you should put that on Instagram. You should put that on everything. But
your OnlyFans.
Their paint and detail are insane. So I didn't even touch them with anything. I was like, I'm just gonna make something to go with them. So pretty much like they're about $50 to $60 a pop. I think they're like around 50 right now. You can get them in days. And so I pretty much paid $150 for a diorama because they're just a dial behind the custom.
Wow.
So
oh wow.
I've paid more for less.
Yeah. But no, they do move.
Well, we want Famine to get to his show on time, so I think we're gonna wrap it up there tonight, folks. I want to thank everybody. Everybody in the chat there for coming out. I want to thank Dystopian Playgrounds, Bjorn for his brief appearance.
Thank you, Bjorn.
Thanks, Dead Face.
You will see 90% of us on Monday, Toy Squad, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Remember, Famine is streaming tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on his channel. So, yeah, you can hear all of it. Yeah, in a few minutes. Maybe he'll continue.
Hey, Rad, before you close it out, I wanted to get your take on something else. So
he's gonna pull his pants down. Look out.
Nope. So do you have one of these?
I 3D printed myself a 112.
Okay. So
Eddie has one.
I just got my second one, and I've been kind of like on the hunt for it for a while. And a deal came up from a guy I actually know from the Star Wars forum. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna buy it because I'd rather buy it from you. He's trying to free up money for the next HasLab that's going to come out. So I was like, you know what? It's a win-win scenario. I've wanted one. You need money for another thing. So what I want to do is, and this is bonkers. I know if I finish this project,
you're into a septic tank.
I'm going to turn it into the septic tank because I haven't seen anyone do it yet, and I mean I know why, but it's just like if no one's done it by now, I don't anticipate anyone doing it. So I think I'm just gonna be crazy and ruin a $500 toy.
That is the best name for a tank ever, the septic tank. And only
do it.
I love it, and I don't think that they're gonna do classified eco warriors. Like I don't see that being a priority, but
I hope not.
You hope not.
Oh, those are rough, man. My name's Clean Sweep. I like the environment.
It's not as weird as Drug Elimination Force, the one that came right after that.
Dude. I think it goes like Battle Force 2000, Drug Elimination Force, and then Eco Warriors in that order.
This is like trying to say goodbye at an Italian house after dinner. You just fucking everybody. I gotta go. By the way,
this is the Midwestern goodbye for me, and that's just I'm cultured with it. I can't.
The Midwest.
By the way, everybody, tomorrow is Free Comic Book Day, so be sure to hit up your local comic stores and support them. It's usually a big deal for them, one of their best business days. A lot of them have charity events to help out, so be sure to check those out.
Yeah, and you can just walk in the store and grab whatever you want and leave with it.
Every day is Free Comic Book Day if you're bad.
All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in the show tonight. I'm going to shut her down there. Famine's got places to be. I got places to be. Everyone's got places to be.
I don't.
You got to be on Famine's channel, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight.
I need to eat.
Yes. Or you will die. All right, boys. Have a good night. Everybody take it easy.
Later.